The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately... would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ready? 5-4. Ready? 5-4. Mike's 5-4. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The tackle made by K.J. Wright. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run it with Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Mike's 54. It's going to be a...
Throwing on 2nd down, Winston. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Jameis to throw it. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Winston. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Check the backer, check the backer.
2nd and 4. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They'll run it with Jones. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there.
He can't hang.
Here's Barber. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gay now set to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check 4.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Block that.
Switch. Ball trot. Mike 50.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the flat. Motion. Pop.
Let's go double count right here. Double count. Still going. 4 down.
Bang.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Safety's creeping.
Watch twist.
Slam.
Tighten up.
One left. Come.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw again is Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Switch. Kill.
Friday.
Check a hot read.
Shift. Watch the shift. Good job right there.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Ready. Flag. Sonic.
Mike 54.
I'm coming after you.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones.
Fresno.
Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's it, baby.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
To throw, Winston. And he finds Howard complete. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Let's go.
Ready.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Running right, Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Mike 54. Tackles. Kill.
Hey.
On third down, here's Jones. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready, flat, 22. Watch the run. They're running it. Shit.
First down, Winston. He sets up the screen to Jones. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
I got you. Alert flare, alert flare, flare. 99.
Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike, Mike's by 4.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Ready, blue ready. 54's Mike. Check. Flip it. Watch 54.
I don't even know why this is.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones as the first half is winding down as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
52's the mic right here over there. 52's the mic. Silver. Hey, switch. Block that.
49, check 49, check.
Deuce.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
14. Check. Bang out. Bam. Green,
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 41 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
Let's go, boys. Bring it
You
up.
see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Right
Get
there.
off my
54,
lawn.
right there,
That's
right there.
darn right.
54 Mike.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, first and 10 at their own 23. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Now Jones, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Let's go.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Ready.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
54. Nice, sweetheart.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Give him a couple on the carry there, second and 8.
54, Mike. 54. Wait. 54, box 54. Hey, D-line. Get in there.
On second down, it's Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now Winston. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 38.
Sponge. No. Follow.
Here's Jones.
Check.
It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
Let's go, boys.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
This is Jones. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Watch out.
Now a give, right side. It's Jones, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that is going to set up third and goal. Here's Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his second touchdown of the night as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 14. Watch the out. Watch the out. He's coming. Double up. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
No, check that.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Levante David in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 50. Check 50.
Hey, 0.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson under pressure again, and down he goes again. JPP cruising in for the sack that time. Third and long, it's Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Good job right there. Hey, 0.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Levante David. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Tight dog. Come on. Hey, turn it up.
Now a handoff. Running left is Jones.
Go, run.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Don't throw this way.
That's
right, baby. They don't want it.
19-yard line.
Well.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And one of the whistles for timeout.
Sack, baby.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Wilson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Check 56. Exit.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the screen.
Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. It got his man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 69 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Chiefs 0.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Let's go. Kill. Hey, Riblin. Kill.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Watch 49. Attack. Watch the edge. Show it.
Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes.
Coming to you.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. He's picked off at his own 47. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Yeah, baby.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
They'll come out in the pistol from the 2 now. 2nd and goal. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Tried to give it to the first man through on 3rd and goal, denied.
Yeah, how about how they sold out on that play? Just decided, we know what you're going to do. You're going to bring it at us in a running game. And they had everyone tracking the football. Didn't let him through.
They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Yellow. 49 the mic. 49 the mic.
Cut. Joker.
15.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
You're not ready.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Tight down. There you go. Attack.
49's the mic. Watch exit. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
49. 57. Hey,
I'm coming.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes on the move to his left. He is going to find Hill here. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
We got this.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Here we go. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Alpha. Me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
49.
Mahomes now on first down. It's Kelsey on the grab. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. A former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Check. Crunch.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Mahomes to throw once more. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Well, they started that drive all the way back at the 1, able to march down, get 3.
It was daunting to begin with, wasn't it? But I thought overall, a very poised and efficient drive to get 3 points.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
We don't work.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the 36-yard line.
Let's go now. The mic. Hey, Lobo. Get the mic.
Drop deep, drop deep.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
They don't want it, boys. They don't want it. They don't want it.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
All day. All day.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards that time. A first trip to the red zone for KC. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Mike, 48.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Rabbit, rabbit. Rabbit, rabbit.
Hero 15.
Mike's 49. Mike's 40.
49, 49, guys. Mike.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Check, 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 check. 49's the mic. Watch 49.
Let's go.
Now here's Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier.
Watch the screen.
Now
watch
they're
the
out
screen.
there again to try
Watch the
once
screen.
more.
Hey, Sunday
You punk. 49's the mic. Watch 40.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. The 40, 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker now to add the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Man, I got
15.
you. 49's the mic. Watch 49.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. 49 the mic.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Undercrunch.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
Attack.
Check Mike's trap. Mike 57.
Get your swerve.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Mahomes now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Oh, here we go.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
48's Mike.
And again, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, motion back.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Hill, the intended receiver once again, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. And going deep for Hill. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Here we go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here we go. Check him, Moss. Check the call. Check the call. 49. 49. 49.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They run. It's Williams. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
And a first down, Chiefs.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Come on, D.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left. And this will be caught at the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now Mahomes going to get this one to Hill. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Yellow. 49.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, But any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And the kick by Butker is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Right there, 56.
Right here, right here.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Okay, Betty, I see you.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Now it's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
56. Here we go, G.
4th down, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go, blue lady.
Hey, come on, no, come on, no.
On 1st down, Mahomes. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Here we go.
Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Tyus Bowser, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. After the sack on 1st down, Mahomes, this is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Mahomes now to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
The Ravens
All day, baby, let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
He
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
That's it, baby. That's it.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Ingram.
Run, run, run.
A gain of 3, second down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
Check 24.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
He may try and run for this.
Run to the ball. We got a runner.
And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 6-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Watch the screen.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because